composers playing their own works, or even other works. For instance, Bartok playing the work of Scarlatti, for instance. Wonderful, really interesting recordings. But of course, they are different in many ways from what we usually hear people in the way that people play them. They don't, a composer doesn't really play other person's compositions really like everyone else. I say that because I think generally we have exactly that word says it, generally. There's a certain way of performance, and that's unfortunate in a way. And this is why I love older recordings, especially of composers. The recordings of Bartok, one of the great things in the discography. Wonderful recordings, and not only those those recordings he made then, but there are many others, even Albinus. There are some unique things, and I think they need to be studied. I think we need to really look into them and to ask ourselves, why does a composer play his work like that? There must be a reason behind it. And I think that if we would be able to hear Mozart, for instance, performing his own work, well, some people at the same time, even I think it was Beethoven, who said the playing of Mozart was rather staccato, was rather choppy. Quite an interesting statement coming from Beethoven. But on the other hand, Beethoven was a very much legato man. So maybe that's the reason. So I think we can learn a lot going back into and going behind the scenes a little bit more. And I think that going behind the scenes is something we don't do enough of.